So today is June the 21st, 2021, and tomorrow is going to be the 22nd. And I thought I would do my hair update, a small one, because it was 2019, May 22nd, that was my last relaxer. So I didn't want my 2 year period to be May, because if you do it in May, you want to give it a month for new hair growth. That's the way I looked at it. And so more than likely tomorrow I'm not going to feel like getting up here and making a video. So I figured I would go with June 2019 to June 2021. So this is my 2 year hair growth. Right now, I have one little French braid here, and from here going all the way around there, a French braid. That's because I woke up today and was like, Lord have mercy, right? Um, so I think from now on with my hair, I may try to keep the temple area because it's a little bit more. It's always been my like 4C going around here, going around my perimeter here, and even here going here. It's really weird that right here I have a looser patch. It's all loose up here, you can see, but I have a looser here. So I don't know what is the word, symmetric. I don't know how to say that word. You know where it's like on both sides. So like up in here, if I got one here, it's here, right? In the back, is here. They're going all the way across the bottom. It's a good. Whether it's for A, for B, I can't tell you. I can only say it's not for C. And then I got a 4C patch here. This patch right here where I lay down is just like this perimeter go all the way around. And so, and it was fine. But now as my hair is growing out, right, I'm starting to run into a little bit of difficulty, that videos that I have seen that spoke of, and that's fine. For me, I'm 61. The end of the year, I'll be 62, and I just really can't fuss with my hair. I don't want to, right? I, to me, this is still a natural. Like I brought up in some old video, I don't have posted that I called my hair a natural when I was little. In the late 60s and the early 70s, if your hair was large like Kaepernick's or somebody like that, those were afros. If your hair was this length, we called them naturals. Everything's reversed now. Okay, so that's why you may hear me saying natural and not afro, because the afro is a lot of hair. So I've always worn my hair like this. Now I don't work anymore. I worked for like 4 weeks at a store, and I would just pin it. I would pull this back, pin it, pull that over, pin it, and pull that back, pin it, and the puff was in the back. And I did that every day because I thought that would be more professional for work, right? Other than that, every day my hair is like this, right? This is the first day I got the braids in it, and I'm going to see how that works by keeping, the braids going around the side. I'll try to do it lightly so, it's not too much tension because thank God I have some hair on the side. I noticed right here, of course, it was when I first went natural was thinned out. And I think it really is not just age, it's just all the relaxers, and that's a sensitive area. And I'm, putting relaxer on it. So I've seen it falling up. So what do I think now that 2 years have gone by? I was thinking the other day, I see myself. Like when I was 9 and 10, and we moved to Illinois from Michigan. I was in the suburbs. We lived in the suburbs of Chicago. I see myself at 9 and 10. I would just walk around because I was in our immediate area. I mean, blocks and blocks and blocks around. We were the only black family. And I just walked around. I walked around with just a bush on my head. So I don't mean to offend anyone. To me, it's a bush. I see myself with a bush. And so it's comfortable. It's comfortable territory right now with the 2 year mark because this is my hair when I was that little kid. And it's comfortable right now. But I can say that now that it has grown out, I understand those that have 4C hair and are going back to relaxers and droves. I understand. And I definitely have compassion. And some people, a lot of them in that mix, just want to do something different, right? But some have opened up and they spoke their heart and they said, no, it's too difficult. I have to get ready for work. I just don't have time for this. And some just put it out there. I just don't want to do it. It's understand. I understand. And I think for others, we understand. The only reason why I won't go back to relaxers is my age. I'm not. That was the whole point. It was 2 points. I wanted to see my own hair again because when I first started relaxing at the age of 20, I kept the relaxer going until now, over 40 years. So before I died, I wanted to see my own hair, right? Um, because it was damaged back then. At 9, 10, and 11, and 8, and I was hot combing my own hair. And I never did it without burning it, stinking up the whole house. I never did it without burning it. So even if you washed it, it was damaged. So I never saw my natural hair in a healthy state. Never, ever, because we had to do our own hair. There was so many kids. I had to do my own. My grandmother wasn't going to do it at that point. So it was always damaged, and we didn't understand it at the time. So what I didn't know is that I have 3 different patterns. I did not know that I have patterns going around my head, that all this up here is this pattern. Then this pattern here is my loosest that just goes straight sometime. Then I got these pattern here, they match. That's not this, and that at the top. And then you got the bottom here that matches the sides. And then you got the back that matches these little perimeter. And it's like, okay, so I didn't understand that back then. I wouldn't have understood it. Most of us didn't, right? Now, by it growing out, it's like crazy. It's just some strings that just go straight, and it's like, you know what? Straight. Even sometime over here, there's a string over here that goes straight. There's one in the back. And when I had my hair relaxed, at least since I was 40, because I was going to the hairdresser at 40, that was the last time. And then that she put a hot comb after she relaxed it, and then after that, I couldn't afford it, so I had to do it at home. So I didn't have no heat anywhere. So it's not damaged because no heat, no blow dryers, no, what do you call diffusers, no things you put in the microwave. There's been no heat. It just grows out. And so I kept cutting the top and cutting the top because I thought, well, maybe there's relaxer. No, it just doesn't want to do that. And so now I've learned to not worry about that. I just try to keep wetting it and push it up in my hair. The patches of hair that's not the same as the other. So as it grows out longer, that becomes more difficult and it's more of a challenge, right? But I love it. Overall, I have never regretted it, not one time. So I have to honestly tell you, when I relaxed my hair at 20 and wore it all the way, right, until I was 60, I did not have any regrets there either. And I think that's what it comes down to, right? You have to do really what's in your heart, really what it is that you want to do, right? So when everybody went natural, I was like, great and fine. I was eating my chips, looking at TV, looking at the videos. I'm like, girl, I'm glad you like it, but I'm not going natural. And so when I decided to, because I wanted that experience, it was because it was what I want to do. And now that everybody's running back to go to relaxers, I'm like, okay, fine, have fun with your hair. I'm not putting a relaxer, in my hair ever again, ever, regardless of what I go through. So I'm trying to let it grow out as long as I can get it. And then if it really becomes difficult, I could either just cut it back short, like we do, African American women, as we get older, or I can just put it in braids. And I'm not talking about all this fancy braids, just regular plait braids, like older people do, I'm from the old neighborhood, nothing fancy, nothing fancy. So I just wanted to put this up here to mark my 2 years. I don't know anything about technology. I'm not going to be adding pictures, especially when all you have to do is go back and click on somebody's video, in the thing. You don't have to click inside the videos. You can scan down all and you see all their different, that's all you got to do. I'm not putting, I do like it when people put all that in there. I love it, but I can't. I just don't have that in me. This technology stuff, and I just at this time I'm not doing it. So, and it is just to share. what I feel about the whole thing. And I don't regret it, right? Going natural. I don't regret, cutting out my hair. I am so looking forward to the 3 year mark. I have to tell you, if I'm here next summer, the 3 year mark, that'll be a big difference for me. I'm not one, I don't like stretched hair. I don't know why. So the afro, the natural, all these little itty bitties, I love those videos when them girls hair like that. I look at all of them, but I prefer my hair like it is right now in natural. I just wash it, and then when I wake up in the morning, I do this. And some like the third day, I may have to sprinkle it with water. But it's easier for me. I just don't want to do anything. I'm just not a person that like too much of a fuss. So to end this, I just wanted to share that right now I have started to have a little bit of, this is starting, it's not as easy as it was before. Okay. The pattern changes as it grew out, but I'm still in the area that I wouldn't regret it, right? And also, I wanted to add the note, I don't wear wigs. I don't wear hair pieces. I don't do all these braids. This is it, right? You see the braid here, the braid, well, you may see two here and two there, but this is it. So I've had the full pleasure of just my hair and knowing my hair. And, so I can honestly say I am starting to see a little bit of difficulty here. And we'll see what I do. And sometimes you're going to see me. That's why you see me come on here and my hair is not combed. You've seen my hair not combed. And when you see me come on here with no makeup, that's the same thing. Sometimes I just don't want to wear any makeup. I don't want to pull myself together to go on camera. And so you're going to see me come on here with my hair sloppy because I'm not going to do it. And you may see me without any makeup. And I apologize, but I've always been that way. If I want to do it, I do it. And if I don't, I don't. So this is just my 2 year mark that I wanted to share with you guys. You guys have a great day and take care of yourself. Bye bye.